Good morning, everybody. No?
I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good. Morning, T.
Hey, we always get off to a shaky start because we're not sure when we're on the air. But I want to start the show by apologizing to my audience. I led you astray.
Terry, the floor is yours.
I told you guys that TeSlaa would take over the number 3 wide receiver spot by Halloween. I was wrong. The knockout punch for Tim Patrick came before the season even began.
I know, right?
Right, how about that?
He gone.
He gone.
I was passionate, and you apologize to the fans for being a little
tardy. Yeah.
And I got to apologize for you because I thought you were kind of crazy thinking that by Halloween, TeSlaa was going to be the starter. Terry, I was wrong.
Okay.
Tim Patrick isn't even a Lion anymore.
He's not. He gone.
That was what. There had just so happened to be like 5, 6, 7 kind of big things happening in Detroit Lions land and in the NFL world, and kind of gets glossed over since our last show. Tim Patrick was traded to the Jaguars for a 6th-round pick, which means TeSlaa is that dude.
Right.
You were right, Terry. What'd you see? You got a crystal ball under there?
Well, the guy's 6'4". That helps.
Yeah.
The guy has some speed.
Oh, yeah.
He's got hands.
Mm-hmm.
He's young. What more do you need?
You kind of hit all
cheap.
Checklist gone.
Right. It's cheap for now, so yeah.
And
the young Brad Holmes said, this is my favorite receiver in the whole draft.
They're looking pretty good with that one. They might have hit on a 3rd-rounder.
Mm-hmm.
They released a couple other 3rd-rounders this week, too. They might have hit on this one out of Hudsonville, out of Ice Cream Land.
Right.
Are you excited for TeSlaa? Because you're a fan of the Lions now?
I am not a fan of the Lions. I
almost walked into that.
No, you didn't almost do anything. It wasn't even close.
You've done this before? You were ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Young chumps like you to try to trip me up. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. What's my middle name today here on the Lions Weekly Update?
Bartholomew.
We got to get a new one. What's up, everybody in the chat joining us
I actually
morning?
Need help from the chat today because obviously the big news in the NFL is Micah Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's been talked about ad nauseum, and ask the chat, should we still talk about that or is that old news?
Chat, should we still talk about that or is that all news? We got a poll up that says, following the Micah Parsons trade to Green Bay, do you believe the Detroit Lions will win the NFC North? We had 27 votes so far. 85% are saying, yeah, Lions still got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is my take on everything. This is one more excuse or one more thing why people in Detroit are trying to believe that the Lions are not the best team in the NFC North, that I've even heard they may not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're coming up with all kinds of things about why the Lions cannot. Am I a fool for believing they still can?
No.
Oh, no. I'll rephrase that. I'm not saying they still can. I'm saying they can.
Yeah. You're not a fool, but you're right. People are saying more and more excuses are coming out about why these Lions aren't going to be good.
Right. The Lions are not going to be good because they lost both coordinators.
Check.
Ragnow retired.
Yeah. Check.
Aleem McNeil's not coming back until Thanksgiving, even though he says he's going to come back before Thanksgiving, but we'll see. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
Well, probably something about Jared Goff isn't good
enough.
enough.
Jared Goff is not mobile.
Yeah.
He's not good.
Yeah. They don't have another edge rusher opposite
No
Aidan
edge
Hutchinson.
rusher. Right.
Marcus Davenport.
Well, I don't believe him either. But if Marcus Davenport plays for 17 games, then what?
If he plays for 17 games,
how about 15?
I'll take 10, Terry. I'll take 10. I think he's played in like 6 over the last 3 years.
6 of the last 3 years.
It's insane. Real quick, in the chat, one of our first commenters, where'd it go? Nitty Gritty 313 dropped a A phrase you've been saying often this week from the Little Rascals. I think the people want to hear it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Tate.
I want a lot of that.
Okay.
Clark Rizzardi says, run the Rock to 12 wins. There's been a lot of talk Parsons to the Packers. Oh, but he can't defend the run, so it's a nothing burger up there in Green Bay.
Well, I would say he can't defend the run. He doesn't defend it as well as many of the elite players.
Yeah.
He can still defend it.
He doesn't do it as well as many of the elite defenders, but he can get to the quarterback better than 99% of the league.
But you know what you have on the other side?
What?
You have another guy who can get to the quarterback 99% better than other people, and that is young Aidan Hutchinson.
Yeah, who his wallet's about to get fat.
Right. Now, you asked me a question this weekend. Would you pay him $50 million? Here's what I say to you. What choice do you have? Here's the mistake NFL teams. I'm not going to pay. But you always pay.
You have to.
Just get it out the way because you'll save yourself money.
Yeah.
Price
The question
went up.
should be, do you regret not paying him before this Parsons deal?
Well, I still think you have to wait. I mean, he did have a catastrophic leg injury, although everyone I talk to says he's going to be fine. You do it on your own time. Forget about what if you did it before Parsons, so what will it be, $46 million?
47.
$47 million?
47, yeah. He signed a 4-year, $188 million.
No, but I'm saying if you paid him before Parsons, what are you going to pay Hutchinson $46 million?
No, I mean, I think the conversation's there because you're thinking, all right, TJ Watt just signed for 41, so can you get Hutch for 42? Or 40, sign him before he plays this season. Let him bet on himself and sign just under TJ Watt and Myles Garrett. We didn't think it was going to jump up $6 million a year. $120 million guaranteed.
You know what? A, not your money. B, the salary cap keeps skyrocketing.
True.
So I don't give a damn.
That's why it's going to be 50.
If I had to, I'd pay him $55 million.
Really?
Right. Because the cap is just going to go up I feel like $30, $40 million. So you want to keep this guy, you pay him whatever you can. You're not going to get rid of him.
No.
You going to release Aidan Hutchinson?
No. It's just the more expensive it gets, then it's one of those other young players that you drafted that you got to move on from.
Not concerned.
You sign Aidan Hutchinson, and you truck forward.
You bite the bullet, dude.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Be cheap?
You can't.
And let one of the best edge rushers in the NFL go? Are you going to be cheap and let Jared Goff go? Are you going to be cheap and not pay St. Brown? Are you going to be cheap?
Brian Branch.
Yeah, and not – well, everybody's not going to get signed because it doesn't fit under the cap.
Yeah.
But your elite players, are you just going to say, I'm cheap, cheap, cheap?
No, you can't. They've proven they're not going to be cheap, the Lions, when it comes to their own players.
No, I know they're not, but you seem to be a little bit bent out of shape. Oh, you got to pay Aidan Hutchinson $50 billion? Ooh.
Well, I want them all. I like that's where I'm at. I want it's the fan in me that I want Brian Branch re-signed, J-Mo, Jack Campbell, Terrion. Like I want them all to stay. I don't think that's possible. Laporta.
About this, 2 of them you can't keep. What 2 do you pick?
I've been thinking about this a lot, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to take Kirby Joseph out of it because he already signed his contract, although he may be on the chopping block in the future. I think it's Laporta, and I think it's Jack Campbell. 2 of my favorite players on the team. But I think you got to move on because of the positions that they play, tight end and off-ball linebacker.
Right. I can do without Jack Campbell.
I love Jack Campbell, though. Like, I think he's so important. But I think you could replace an outside linebacker.
Yeah. I'm not in love with Jack Campbell.
No?
Because I know he's replaceable.
That's the thing. He's replaceable. I don't think Brian Branch is replaceable. I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs is replaceable.
2 elite safeties. Usually you have 1. So technically he is replaceable because of Kirby Joseph.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Kirby Joseph is the replaceable one in that room.
Signed him.
They did.
So nothing you can do about
And that
it.
contract is looking even better as Kyle Hamilton signs, as Cam Bynum signed with the Colts. Like, they got Kirby in at the right time. You got to do what you got to do. And I love Kirby. He's improved so much over these 3 years. We know about his ball hawking skills. The dude can finally tackle. And, like, he's a really good tackling safety now. Brian Branch is a game wrecker. He's a game changer. He's different position, but he's in that Micah Parsons category. He's one of the best young defenders
Bull in the China
NFL.
shop. You know what you could do with Brian Branch, a guy like him?
Put him anywhere.
You could send him to Burger King for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Get him one of those, what was it, the Whopper with the...
Possible burger.
Excuse me. No, not the Impossible Whopper. We're trying to put weight on him. Give him that Whopper with the beef brisket and stuff. And
Double bacon.
right, double bacon like 5 times a day. You
Yeah.
put 30, 40 pounds on him and move him to linebacker. To replace Jack Campbell.
T-Tort21 in the chat says, as soon as they play the games, people will forget they want to replace Laporta. That's true. I don't want to replace Laporta. I love me some Sam Laporta. When you got to take someone off the team, unfortunately, I go to the tight end position. I go to the linebacker position. Not those players are great players.
What about J-Mo?
I'm not letting J-Mo outside of Detroit ever. I want him in Detroit forever.
So you would keep him over Jack Campbell because
Yeah.
Jack Campbell's your boy.
Hey, Jack Campbell is my boy. It's an offensive game. I'm giving it to one of the best weapons in the NFL.
All right, I'm going to dispute another narrative that we're hearing a lot about Detroit, that Isaac TeSlaa is going to replace J-Mo.
Yeah, no.
Because the Lions may not want to pay J-Mo. I'm going to say that's not happening because J-Mo has a very unique skill set, and that's just blazing speed. If you can get somebody with blazing speed and now he's running routes better, he's catching the ball, he's not scared, I don't think you're going to replace him with TeSlaa.
You don't find those guys anywhere, ever. J-Mo, I don't want to call him a generational wide receiver yet. He's not a top guy in the league yet, but his skills are.
He has a generational skill set.
He does. And that, I think you stretch as far as you can go. And I don't know. I love J-Mo before. The more I see him on the mic now, talking to media, talking about his teammates talking about him, I love this kid even more. You can tell he's matured. Everything off the field, he understands the context of how that fits into his life and his future in football. He had a great interview with Brad Galley this weekend, and you can hear it in his voice, the difference that Dan Campbell and Teddy Bridgewater and now Scotty Montgomery, his wide receiver coach, has made for him. You put all that together with 4.2 speed, an improved route tree, Jared Goff's confidence
and
in
total
him.
trust.
Total trust.
I think the trust thing is legitimate now.
Yes. That's what took the longest to get to.
Right.
Now
but although he did do something bad a couple weeks ago, he helped the kids again.
He
held a camp, gave them backpacks, gave them food. There he goes again.
He's a realist.
J-Mo, stop it, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you being such a good member of the community?
That's a wonderful thing.
No, for J-Mo, that's bad. You're not supposed to do that.
How's bad, Mr. Foster?
I'm just making fun of the stupid fans we have out there because they were all bent out of shape that he gave some kids $100 bills.
That's love.
Come on.
Yeah, some water bottles.
Well, I know the kids. I don't know them, but I've seen those kids that he gave the money to. They're out there peddling money, water.
Yeah.
Like a couple blocks from the Eastern Market. So
Yeah,
you probably saw them by.
On Mac and 75, what's wrong? I know a couple of them.
Yeah, you got Tech Town down there, entrepreneurs all over the place.
They in the
Turn
Bruce
that
home.
$100
Hey,
into
you know what?
$50 million.
Hey, you know what?
They
I'm going to scold somebody on this show right now.
Uh-oh.
Me. J-Mo was giving him $100. I flipped him $2.
Just
So
roll down
shame
your
on me.
window.
Huh?
Come off the exit, roll down your window.
Yeah, I mean, I handed it to him. I didn't throw it at him.
Oh, right.
I only gave him $2.
You're not a degenerate. You're a kind man.
So you should be mad at me. JMO gave him 100. I gave him 2. Which donation is going to be spread the furthest?
I wonder if J-Mo handed me $100 bill, as the collector that I am, I'm having him sign that.
No, you know what you do?
No,
You
you
give it
can't.
back.
Give
You
it
say, J-Mo, thank you, but I don't need it.
Yeah. Give it back to me when you win the Super Bowl. You ever seen the movie Draft
Are
Day?
you serious?
Yeah, everybody's seen that.
Yeah. I actually love it. It's become a tradition in my family.
So you watch it every year.
Every year we watch it before the NFL draft now, my parents and I. But, you know, they tell the story of they put a $100 bill in the back of one of the teams in the back of the playbook, and, you know, Bo Callahan lied about it. Everyone else was honest about it, but one player sent it back to the team and said, hey, give it to me when we win a Super Bowl or something like that. It was that backup quarterback on the Browns.
Right. But you know what? I'm not giving an NFL organization, back money, ever. They're printing money.
They are printing money. They're going to have to, because they now got to pay an edge rusher $50 million a year.
Why are you so upset about that?
I'm not upset about it.
You are. You keep bringing it up.
It's kind of shocking to me. It's eye-opening. I thought I didn't think this jump was going to be made from T.J. Watt to Micah Parsons, 41 to 47. I don't know, man.
I do.
I think this trade, and I'll tell the chat in a moment. I think this trade says more about Jordan Love than anything. But I want to ask you: does this catapult the Packers above the Lions in the NFC North?
It does not. I don't believe that. The Lions, I mean, you went through your little top 100 list.
Yeah.
The Lions had 3 players in the top 20.
Yeah.
I am confused as a person who's followed the Lions for years. When they sucked, I heard every excuse why they were going to go to the Super Bowl, why they were the one of the best teams in the division. Now that they're actually good, then I got, they're not, they can't do it. And I don't get it.
I don't understand it either. Is that some of the SOL fans not that they're still SOL, but they have some recurring symptoms starting to come up a little bit. They're looking for a reason to not believe in this team.
You ever see someone walking down the street doing like this? That they've been haunted.
Yeah.
They've been wrecked.
Yeah.
And I thought the Lions wrecked this fan base for years. First of all, they were delusional. Now they don't want to believe because they don't want to get hurt. They think this organization is going to go to pot. And I still hear the window of opportunity has passed them by.
Yeah.
That is such horseshit.
It is.
Why do you believe that? Does anybody in the chat believe that?
That's called Stockholm Syndrome. The Lions fans have Stockholm Syndrome. Be specific.
That could be it.
It's true.
But here's the Lions are just beginning. Even let's pretend they have a bad year in 2025. They'll rebound in 26, 27, 28, maybe 29.
Mm-hmm.
These are young dudes.
The foundation is sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
It's stable. They built it the right way.
The key, and this is going to be not phase 2, but phase 3 of the Brad Holmes era, is who do you keep?
Yeah. This is where the big boy decisions come.
Right, because he's drafted so well that everybody should get paid top 5 money.
Yeah. And he's drafted so well, it's not like a piece like J-Mo, and I'll use a piece just like a trade piece like J-Mo. You can't trade him. He's too valuable to the Lions right now, and he's not going to command what he's worth, the value he's worth to the Lions in the trade market. So you got to let him play out his contract, let him play into whatever his next contract is. The problem is J-Mo's elevating his game so drastically, so high, that these guys might outpace what the Lions can pay them, or what they had budgeted. What if JMO comes out and he commands $37 million because he goes for 1,300 and 10 touchdowns? We're looking at JMO as the best number 2, if not just a 1B in this league.
Well, if he continues to progress with that speed, and I'm not saying he's really big, but he's got enough height, he will be the Lions' number 1 wide receiver
Think so?
at some point.
Even with St. Brown on the team?
Yes. Even with him on the team,
He said it.
because he will be so
I can see it.
if he progresses, I mean, come on.
Well,
you know what? You know why St. Brown is not considered like a top 5 player now?
Because he's 5'10".
He's 5'10" and he's a possession receiver.
Yeah.
Those guys don't get as much respect as people who catch fewer balls, maybe for a higher yards per catch. That can blow the top off of a defense. Those guys get respect. Doesn't mean they're better, but it's just perceived that they're better.
Thank you. Now let's use that same statement and argument for Jared Goff and mobile quarterbacks. There are other quarterbacks that can scramble, that can escape the pocket, but they're not better than Jared Goff.
No business.
There are faster receivers than St. Brown. They're not better than St. Brown. He's the 3rd best wide receiver in the NFL.
That he does
Mic
get
drop.
the credit
But
for.
what you guys are saying here, it's why I'm not scared at all with what the Green Bay Packers have done. I see you in the chat. Christian Howell asked, does anyone think this was a 4D chess move by Green Bay? They signed a great player, but they also put pressure on Detroit with Hutch. No, I think this is Green Bay tired of getting their stuff pushed in by Detroit. That's what I think this is.
Well, no
They've
grease.
taken over your stadium. And before, when they were beating you, 5 of the last 6 games or 6 of the last 7, you could say, you know what, those are just, their seasons still suck. But the last 2 years, you've seen this squad be one of the best teams in all of football, and Green Bay signed a good piece. The problem is Brad Holmes has drafted how many? How many All-Pros? How many Pro Bowlers? Green Bay is still playing catch-up, and we don't even know if their quarterback can meet the expectation that they put before him, let alone the reduced expectations that I put before him after 2 years of not hitting the mark. So if you're telling me Michael Parsons is going to go out there and change the trajectory of the NFC North
They wrong.
from the defensive side more than what we've seen Brad Holmes do by continuing to draft and then set the market with his players, that's the thing. They're not going anywhere. Broder, you and I thought Kirby may or may not get the contract. Brad was like, hey, here you go. And it was like, no worry. Now I'm looking at the rest of these guys, and I'm like, Green Bay has a lot more to do to get to where we are. And Little Birdie told me that Green Bay's cap sheet is pretty effed up over the next few years. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Their future,
the
we'll
other
see what they
thing
can do.
is matchups are a motherfucker.
It is.
The Lions have Penei Sewell, who can put Michael Parsons
in his place.
maybe not in the phone booth, but around the phone booth. He's got his number. He knows what to do with him. And I was joking about this, but maybe, you can move Michael Parsons around and stuff. Maybe Penei Sewell will become the first right tackle to go in motion.
Yeah.
If they could do
just
that.
send the right tackle in motion.
Right.
Or put in that tight end, because Dan Campbell said
Right.
he'd be a Hall of Fame tight end.
Yeah,
if
put
he
him
played.
in tight end because you could really put him in motion
Yes.
for. Yeah, I mean, I think the Lions will figure this thing out.
I actually do think they're going to do some creative things with Penei Sewell this year and moving forward. I think Johnny Morton, the new OC, has that type of brain. But I do partially – I agree with what Christian Howell said in the chat. I don't think it's the full story, but it was a really good move by the Packers. Both from improving their defense on the field with one of the best game-wrecking edge rushers in the league, but also it does put the pressure on the Lions or
just a tad
force
bit.
them to pay that much more money to Hutch. To me, it doesn't put them over the Lions in the NFC North, though.
Nope.
Not at all.
No.
I mean,
And
barely.
That's where I go to Jordan Love. That's where I go to the quarterback position. This Micah Parsons trade told me more about Jordan Love than I ever expected. A trade for an edge rusher. What? The quarterback?
I'm still trying to figure it out. Why you went to Jordan Love?
It highlights to me how how much I don't believe in this guy.
Amen.
You know, like
Hallelujah.
Jordan Love gonna show up.
Or young fellas, or it could be the Lions' offense is so potent that we've got to figure out a way to nullify that. Because, once again, I'll go to my old stories when I was
Yeah.
covering the NFL. You've got to figure out your opponents and counteract that. For instance, back in the day, the Lions need to figure out a way to stop Brett Favre, stop Aaron Rodgers, and they couldn't do that for many years. Then, when Aaron Rodgers started getting frustrated and stuff, why? Because of Kirby Joseph. Why? Because they found someone who could neutralize him. Now, what Green Bay is doing is, we're not going to let you have this shit. You are the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
You still, underneath, suck. And so we're going to counteract you. Now, you're the kings of the North.
Yep.
That's acknowledgement.
Damn right.
They're the kings of the North. But how do you counteract what the Lions are doing? You bring in a very good defensive player.
Yeah.
My only thing with that is, and I agree, Michael Parsons is elite, legendary. He's probably going to go down as one of the best, if not the best, depending on where things go from here. But I look at how this Lions team is put together, and I just see they already have the kryptonite for that type of a defensive line. We've seen scary defensive lines and people who are going to get off the quarterback. We've seen the Lions have the ability to honestly thwart all of that and have their offense go out there and have teams crying, have politicians complaining about them, classlessness.
Now-
and all this. And for me, it's like, you know, I look forward to, even though we know Jahmyr Gibbs and J-Mo are going to show out, I'm really looking forward to, in those games against the Packers, Sam Laporta and David Montgomery. And especially with what you've seen them do with the play action and in the pass game with David Montgomery. Think about how pinned back their ears are going to be to get into the backfield after David Montgomery. I'm sorry, but one play action with David Montgomery in the backfield means David Montgomery and Sam Laporta are wide open. Let alone all the other weapons.
You know, we talk a lot about chemistry, correct? There is a chance this could blow up in Green Bay's face because Michael Parsons has a disease. It's called Hassanein.
Means a diva. Means a big ass
He's
diva.
been a disruption for like 3 or 4 years. This is not recent with his contract thing. He's been disruptive. Dallas's defense as a whole could have underachieved a little bit because of his actions. He's not a team guy. In my opinion, he's not. So now they have to figure out, okay, we're bringing this guy in. How do we get him within the culture of this team? And will he do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who the leader of that defense is, leader of the Packers. It seems like it rotates from year to year. Win is, you know, they have some good young players. Adrian Cooper is one of the best young linebackers in the league. Xavier McKinney, we rip on him in
My
Detroit
mortal
because
enemy.
sometimes he shows up a little higher in the rankings than we like. He's a damn good safety. They got trash cornerbacks. They just gave up one of their best interior defensive
You
linemen.
said trash cornerback?
Cornerbacks.
While we have elite route runners?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We just got rid of our most veteran receiver for rookie Isaac TeSlaa. We got Khalif, St. Brown, J-Mo, Laporta, and Crew. Oh, yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be coming, lining up wide this
Packers
year.
cornerbacks are getting sauced this year, bro.
Yeah. So here's where I was going with that Jordan Love thought. Does this move – well, we've already talked about it. Does this move put the Packers above the Lions in the NFC North?
Absolutely not.
If Parsons was traded to the Vikings, would you pick them to win the NFC North?
No, sir.
Now, if Parsons
And don't say the Bears.
No, we know the
Soft-ass
Bears
Bears.
are
Trash.
trash. I do think this move keeps the Packers out of the 4 hole in the NFC North, which I was really thinking they were headed that way. Micah Parsons is a damn good player. If he got traded to the Detroit Lions, does that make them Super Bowl favorites?
Hey,
Yes,
Shit.
hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, because they got their quarterback.
Him and Andrew, if the Lions will put I mean, if the Lions trade Michael Parsons,
him and Aidan Hutchinson.
Really?
Him and Aidan Hutchinson. Man, him and Aidan Hutchinson would be. What's the duel? Lawrence Terrence and Otis Smith. That type of lineup. The Goose and Ray Lewis back in the football days. That duel, if Michael Parsons was traded to Lions, Super Bowl all the way. I'm just be reasonable about it.
I feel like Panay is jacked up for this.
I'm looking forward to that one.
You see, what I love, side note, we've seen a lot in the last week or two, a lot of Lions players and Dan Campbell on podcasts, getting media interviews, and I've loved seeing Penei Sewell on the mic because you get to learn a little bit more what makes the
now
number
here's
one beast.
here's what a media member needs to do. Running the risk of getting punched, what they should do. Hey, Penei, are you scared of Michael Parsons? Are you fearful of that trade? He'll either answer the question or he'll punch you in the face.
Yeah. He goes, no. They go, no.
I asked him
Penei Sewell's
that
not
question
scared of anybody.
in person.
The key to the Packers, will this unlock Rashawn Gary, former number one overall recruit, Michigan Wolverine, who has he's a good player, showing flashes.
Yeah, but how long has he been? He's been in the league for 10 years.
Exactly. He hasn't done shit. Does this unlock him? Maybe. I don't know.
It could.
It could. Does this unlock Quay Walker? Or is he going to get himself kicked out of another game? You know, I think this definitely improves the Packers, but it doesn't move the ball. Because we don't know what Jordan Love is going to be like. We don't know what the quarterback and that offense is going to be like. We don't know what Matt LaFleur is going to be like in the playoffs. They're going to have a good regular season, and they're going to lose in the playoffs.
Think about how many people will still discount the Lions because of Jared. There's people in this chat right now saying, does Jared Goff show up in big games? When he has Aidan Hutchinson, Amon-Ra, and all these other players on his team, I'm not giving Jordan Love that pass who has not met the expectations.
Nothing.
There's a lot of people last year who, because of it happened, Malik Willis. We saw at the beginning of the season. There's some people out there who still are like, you know what? I saw what Malik Willis did in this system, and looked sometimes better than what Jordan Love did. That's why I'm like, this guy got to prove
Now,
something.
let's answer the question: can Jared Goff win a big game?
Fuck yeah, he can.
Wasn't
All right, Matt.
Tampa in the playoffs a
Matt.
big game?
Yeah.
Wasn't the LA Rams
Huge.
wasn't that a big game?
Biggest game in Lions history.
But since they lost
At
to
that
the
point.
Commanders, it was like, well, you can't win the big game. So the Commanders game was the only big game they've had in the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's it. And it's all on Jared Goff. A lot was on Jared Goff in that game, if we're being honest.
A.K.A.
But
Lord Goff.
Well,
you're the quarterback for a reason.
All right,
you get the blame
bro.
and you get the praise.
Bro, we need to look a little bit deeper. The Lions had Little Lord Fauntleroy playing safety in the playoffs last year. They had Mr. Green Jeans, who you don't know who is, playing defensive tackle.
Yeah,
They didn't have a team out there.
I know. No, I'm with you. There are a multitude of reasons why they lost the game. Jared Goff being one of them. He did not play well.
And I think that's because he knew he didn't have a defense.
Agreed.
Now, he had a defense out there that the powerful Chippewas of Central Michigan could have scored 30 points against.
Aidan Childs could have thrown for 3 tutties against that team.
And not turn the ball over.
And not turn the ball
How
over.
about that?
The Packers don't scare me.
Not at all.
They ain't gonna do jack
And
shit.
this is not to say Micah Parsons is not great. The dude is great.
He is.
Since he came in the league, he's had the number 1 pass rush win rate ahead of Myles Garrett and Aidan Hutchinson and everybody. He's great. Doesn't put them over the top. Brian Gutekunst, he still has irritable bowel syndrome. Just keeps taking number 2s. Number 2s all over the place. Matthew Golden, a real game changer. He's going to win them the NFC North. It all comes down to Jordan Love, and I'm sick of the excuses why he plays. Oh, he was hurt last year.
Oh, you mean Jordan Love, the best quarterback in the NFC North?
Yeah, apparently. How about this question for you guys?
All right. Shoot.
Who starts a game sooner? Not due to injury. Who starts a game sooner? Malik Willis or Tyson Bagent?
Man.
Damn.
Throwing Kyle Allen into the mix. He'll finish
like,
last.
what's a better treat? Beets or borscht?
Yeah.
Fuck is
I have
borscht?
They're both
like
awful.
Beets. Do you like beets?
I hate beets.
Really?
It's good antioxidant.
I kind of like beets.
Beets are pretty good for you.
Bears eat beets.
Remember the old? Weren't
Y'all
they
like
the band?
beets?
I use a supplement called Beets for antioxidants.
So all you dudes like beets.
No, I don't really.
You just said you like beets.
Yeah, I just think it's an underrated vegetable.
I do like beets.
it's
It's
really good.
underrated garbage.
It's energy. You get the natural energy thing. I feel less.
It
jittery
cleans you
than if
out.
I'm taking like a full shot of caffeine or
Okay,
something.
okay,
Yeah.
this is not
As
the
I get
health
older,
show.
let's
Do
go
beets taste good?
No, it tastes good, but damn, it's good
I
for
do-
you.
Yeah,
Beets taste good.
yeah.
Damn, there must be something wrong with my tongue because
Weren't they the name of the band in that old cartoon Doug? Wasn't it the Beats?
Hey,
I
and
think.
shout out to Crazy Clown. He says he likes pickled beets as well.
Yeah,
Beets are taking over the chat right now.
taking over a beat down.
Yes,
but
sir.
Terry is disappointed.
damn,
Randy,
y'all is weird.
How
I
is
never
weird
had
is something
borscht.
healthy?
Borscht is worse than beets.
Thank you.
What is
Is it
borscht?
soup?
I don't know. It's
Jordan
something
Love is worse
Polish
than
or
beets.
I
Middle
think-
Eastern, not Middle Eastern, but I mean Eastern Europeans. It's just.
You say
Bad.
that word, I picture what goes into like a
Oh, you know
trough
what?
for
I
a
think
pig.
beets are in borscht.
Probably. Is it like the bologna of soup? Just throw it all in there.
You know what? I'm a chef, but I'm not a borscht chef.
Chef Foster?
Yeah, I smoked a brisket this weekend.
Come on.
And it was good too, and it was moist.
Come
You still
on.
got the egg, huh?
You got some Jewish in you?
No, beef brisket, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have to be Jewish.
No, I know,
The Jewish is the corned beef. That's what they killing that.
I don't know. My grandma made a mean brisket.
Ooh.
I had some.
Did she smoke it?
No. Just low
See,
and
I
slow.
don't think smoking a beef brisket is a Jewish thing.
No,
I tell you what's you know what? I made this discovery. Corned beef in Oakland County is better than corned beef in New York.
Really?
True. The one on
Yeah.
Telegraph on 12 Mile, that corned beef stop next to that gas station.
It's fire. Especially when they put the ranch on it.
Dudes do it better.
Yeah, they do.
Whenever you hear that spot next to a gas station, you know there's some legit.
Wow,
food in
question.
there.
Wild question. I tell
Yeah,
you
because
that.
I always say, oh, you got to get corned beef from New York.
Hell no.
Bullshit. You got to get corned beef from Southfield,
Uh-huh.
West
The
Bloomfield,
WB.
Royal Oak.
From
Royal
someone's
Oak.
grandma.
Yeah,
A Jewish
they
grandma.
kill it.
Oh.
Huh?
A Jewish grandma.
No. This is not the Jewish grandma. It's the old guy with the big eyebrows that come over his
Uh-huh.
eyes.
With a white apron.
Those are the ones making the great corned beef.
Facts.
Put a little mustard on it, some rye bread.
That's all
Malone.
you need.
We good.
Malone's
and,
Bakery.
my favorite sandwiches like corned beef, coleslaw, and Russian dressing.
Oh,
You know that's fire right there.
Do you know what they say in New York? What's that?
Good motherfucker.
They don't even know about it.
At all.
Really?
That's our shit.
Yeah.
That's
they
ours.
don't know about Rubens?
No.
That's
No.
a Michigan thing?
Well,
No, it's not a
the
Michigan
Reuben
thing.
Got
The-
what?
New
Has
York,
the
they just-
sauerkraut on it.
Yeah,
and then, like,
they
the
put.
dipped
And I hate
coleslaw.
sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit
I
made it look
always
good.
about coleslaw for the kraut.
I miss
I love the kraut, man. I love the
You
kraut.
got that twang.
Mr. Fofo's corned beef sandwich back in the 90s.
Dude,
Yeah.
you need to try corned beef with coleslaw on it.
It is
I
good.
had that.
You'll lose your mind.
Little
It's
Swiss
fire,
cheese.
man. Broder,
What about
you
this? You know what else might make some people, including Stick, lose their mind? A Rando Small super chat. $5. Thank you, Rando.
Don't mention Jared Goff.
I'm going to.
I don't want to see Stick this morning.
Oh, I'm going to. I'll try to work his name
All right,
in
go ahead.
3 times so he appears. Rando Small says, I do think Goff will have a career year, but there may be a bunch, 7 to 8 QBs, with first-round grades. Bryce Underwood can't come out after 1 year, by the way.
Oh, you mean the Lions' future quarterback?
Yeah, the Lions' future quarterback, Bryce Underwood. Rando Smalls asked, should the Lions prioritize drafting Jared Goff's replacement?
Somebody say Bryce Underwood?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bryce? Should the Lions prioritize Jared Goff's replacement in this next draft?
So that means you're going to use a first-round pick.
Because he's a Michigan guy?
Well, that's one way to approach it. I would not do that.
I'm going to say no for this reason. One, you have so many pieces. You can establish a running game. You have pieces that are important. Jared Goff is a system quarterback. I mean, he's not challenging the defense, so you don't need to try
Game
to get
manager.
that superstar in here. Not yet.
Not yet. Would you care if they took someone in the 6th or the 7th round? Like the 49ers take a quarterback every year. They got Purdy with pick 199. I'd have no problem with them taking a late round flyer. They got a 6th round pick from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They can bring in their own Brock Purdy.
Real quick, do you feel bad for Tim Patrick? Like,
No, it's a big boy league, dude.
I know, but to go from the Lions to the Jaguars,
Big boy league. Are they still gonna pay him?
yeah,
Does he still get to play?
yeah,
Does he still get to live in a very nice house?
yeah, yeah.
Can he afford to go to Disney World without taking out a loan?
It's actually cheaper now. He doesn't have to travel. He doesn't have to fly anywhere. No state tax.
Yeah, no, but you still gotta buy admission.
Yeah.
Disney World is like an arm breaker, man.
Shout out me.
Because I had to do the Disneyland thing with our kids, or Disney World
You get the pass
at
to
Epcot Center. No, we didn't even do the Fast Pass, and it's still expensive as
You
hell.
still get out there to see Minnie?
Huh?
Do you still get out there to see Minnie?
No, you know what? Minnie now is like some
Shout out
almost
Minnie,
70-year-old broad now.
Ooh,
I'm not interested.
cougar. We call that a
I
cougar.
like that. T-Foss got standard.
No, Minnie is a that Minnie back then is a gray hair now, and she's probably 5'1", all bent over.
Did she have both her legs?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, am I mixing up to
Well, she not have. Oh no, that's the
Pogo?
hooker.
Your friend Pogo.
Pogo. She's not my friend. I just found out on the sly what her nickname was. The one-legged stripper's name or nickname, not her stage name, but her nickname was Pogo.
Oh my gosh, if it was the stage, they're coming to the stage.
Ironically,
Pogo.
Pogo. Ironically,
Boom,
Hendon has
boom,
no legs
boom.
to stand on in Detroit anymore.
No, Minnie had 2 legs.
I
What do you think? I just mess around with women with 1 leg?
don't know, maybe.
No.
Yeah, who knows? It's kinky.
My wife's got 2 legs.
Okay, good. Hey, this is where I get off the track.
Every girlfriend I've had in my life has had 2 legs. How about that?
What? Except for Pogo?
Wasn't my girlfriend. I just saw her dance once. Stop it.
Is that an all-time nickname though? Pogo.
Pogo?
For the one-legged
Yeah,
hooker?
that's got to be good.
Yeah.
Well, at least
yeah.
you don't get a lap dance for a midget.
What?
At least you don't get a lap. Man, he didn't get a lap dance for a midget.
Chick like I did.
And wait a minute. And Pogo wanted to emphasize this. She is not a hooker.
She's not. She's an
She's
escort.
a stripper. It's not an escort. No, my escort was at the Sun Bowl.
Yeah. Well, just like Hendon, she's a hooker that can be escorted out of Detroit. Sorry,
True,
that's kind
but
of a stretch.
Hendon
Not my
had
best.
2
Our
legs.
chat is crazy right
And
now.
Kind
they
of.
still weren't good enough.
Yeah, he used those 2 legs a little too much, actually.
Shout out to Cmo313 who says, "Who cares about a leg? It matters what's between."
Oh, she did.
That's right. That's
You know
absolutely
what's
right.
between
I
the
put myself on camera to read it.
You had to
Allow
keep
me.
on camera while you read that. Funny, Kool-Aid.
Right.
Allow me.
I want you to say something mean about Jared Goff so sticker show up.
That's 3.
You have to say his name 3 times too.
And stick come out like candy, man.
Jared Goff's a goofy looking dude.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's from
Pause.
Cali, but man, his team loves him. He knows how to lead a team. It's not about how you look, and he's got his girl, he's got his kid now. He
Doesn't he
fired
look like
his security guard
Doesn't he look
staff.
like a dude from South Dakota?
But
No.
I believe David Montgomery though. He said it. He was like, "Look, man, you know that's the white guy, but there's sometimes that one white guy who you like, bro, I can take him to the hood, and you know he's
No.
gonna be that guy
He's a-
that he hold it down with you." And David Montgomery gave him the stamp, man.
I'll
Gave him
say
the stamp.
this from the member of the Caucasian delegation. That is the greatest thing a teammate could ever say about you.
Yeah.
You know who was
David
the,
Montgomery saying that is the greatest thing.
Do you know who was
we
who
could
the
ever do.
all-time? This is gonna shock you. Do you know who the all-time white guy who was a brother?
My boy Pete.
Jason Williams, white chocolate.
That too.
Well, he played like that, but yeah, he probably.
He's
who,
in there.
Who
He's
made
on
the
Mount
first team?
Rushmore.
Yes.
Christian Leitner.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
I
Christian
heard he
Leitner.
could talk.
Yes, he
I
does.
heard that boy would trash talk people and look at him in his face. I don't care.
Yeah.
He would go to the HBCUs in North Carolina and hang out.
They liked him?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. He got some flavor.
Was it
Christian
just
got-
because he could ball?
No,
No.
they liked him because
It's swagger.
they liked him. What can I say?
He
What
got
about Larry Bird?
Berg. Got
Now Larry
that.
Bird was a gump.
Gone.
Now he could play, but he was a gump.
Like how? I want to keep explaining that.
Dude, did you see him?
Yeah, he's a.
He's a gump. I'm not talking about him playing. He's a gump. He talks like this, and I'm from French Lick, Indiana. But he used to play ball with the brothers at the factory and stuff like that. But off the court, away from basketball, he's a gump. Or was a gump.
He's that guy you're deciding who covers who before the tip-off, in a pickup game. Kool-Aid told the story of the guy from the Olympic team you went up against back in the day, Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah. My friend, he played for the Bahamian, the Bahamian national team, and I didn't know that. He was actually on my college teammate, and we come there in the summers for open run my freshman year, and I'm just like, I'll defend him. Like, he's 5'10". He's literally 2 or 3 inches shorter than me, and then he dunks on my friend because I literally see the shot go up. I don't box out, and my friend is now, sorry to his neck, to the back of his neck. It was bad on the putback dunk. It was bad.
Yeah, that's what Larry Bird. I'll cover that white boy.
I got one. He used to play for Oakland University.
Who?
He used to play for Oakland University and transferred to Wayne State. Chris Krzyzewski. He averaged in Division II in scoring, and when he went to Oakland University, he was from Flint, but he talked like he was like one of my folks, but he was cold with it. But a lot of folks in Flint really grasped to it, and he was like Polish, but he had that swagger in his game. He got that white chocolate, but he had a jump shot, and he could go. Yeah, he was cold.
He was cold.
He was cold, but he had some flavor to his game.
And you can't ever leave out the most classic. The Sunday morning basketball rec league, it doesn't matter what local gym you go to. I'm telling you, there's going to be some white guy in there who's pushing 60 and hitting everything. Can barely run.
Yep.
Scoots down the court and then will shoot everything. And then you say, all right, I'm going to guard you for real. And then he starts doing all of these passes like he's from the 60s, but they're just all connecting. And it's like, all right. I'm done with this guy. Somebody, please.
I got
let me
one for
defend
Fitness
somebody else.
Works back in 2000.
You know what that 60-year-old white guy has?
What up?
A, he's fundamentally sound,
Yep.
Yep.
and B, he's got the white boy wiggle.
Yep.
That's what makes
out
him so
Jared
tough
Goff.
to
Look
guard.
at you, girl. Look at you, Matt.
Jared Goff.
Like Jared Goff does not have white boy wiggle.
No.
He got a little bit more in this past season. I saw him do a little bit more in the pocket, but you would like to see just a little bit more.
All right, does he have the wiggle?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
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 No white boy wiggle.
Yeah. Don't need it.
Now, the greatest white boy wiggle on the Lions this year would be Isaac TeSlaa.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you in the camp? Would you give him a nickname? Like has
No, you know what? I don't want to give him a nickname. I'm tired of all these bullshit shows. Let's give him a nickname.
Vanillatron.
Coleslaw, and they're all bad. They all
so
suck.
lame. It's lame.
Mayotron.
You know what? I hope he retires with no nickname, because nobody's gonna come up with a good one for him.
It's corny.
so it's just about him getting a nickname in general, not a rookie doesn't deserve to be in the class of Megatron.
Well, how about this? Let him play. Let's see what he actually does during a regular season game.
Yeah.
But I'm trending towards not giving TeSlaa a nickname,
Yeah, just let him play.
because
Let
they're
him
all
earn it.
stupid.
I'm excited to see it.
I tell you, the nickname I hated the most is Ndamukong Suh. You have these
Sue.
goofballs tried to call him a tsunami.
Cheesy.
It was cheesy. I used to get gas every time somebody would say that.
Yeah. Cheesy. What about Legatron for Jake Bates?
Legatron.
Nah.
What about
Trash.
there are a few nicknames that really can last. Megatron is one of them. And by the way, did you see Dan Campbell on, I want to say it was the Schultz Report? He said, he was asked if there was, we've talked about this on the show, if there's any old Lions legend you'd want on this Lions team, who would you pick?
We all said Calvin Johnson.
He said Calvin too, Megatron. He's like, man, like I want to say Barry, but like I don't know how many 3 running back sets we have. We need all those guys out on the field. I can figure out a way to use 4 receivers.
Plus, you already got Barry on the team now.
True.
And Jahmyr Gibbs.
True.
Or he's Barry-like.
Jahmyr Gibbs is about to explode.
He is not as good as Barry Sanders,
No.
but he's faster.
Yeah.
Much faster than him.
Got longer legs. Mm-hmm. Oh, this Sideless 5339, a $5 super chat, says, take away the Cowboys game, and Jordan Love averages 200 passing yards. Just like Thanksgiving, he gets away with one great game and a lot of mid.
Talk about it.
Lot of mid.
I'm salty about 2 things today. One, I'm salty about Thursday's game. Philadelphia and the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys had a losing record. Do you know there's only been 2 teams in the last 30 years that have played in that game who had losing records? Do you know what those teams were?
There had to have been like some offseason trade. I don't know who.
The Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Put him on that first game of the season?
We still think they're a legit team.
Yeah.
Didn't they give up on their season by trading Parsons? Didn't they just tell us once again they're not going to be good?
Yeah. Not going to be good this year. But I don't think Green Bay is going to win the NFC North, but they're not going to pick in the top 15. Like, those first-round picks are, Q Mozzie Smith and Taco Charlton again. It's not like the Cowboys have drafted very well.
No.
Since Parsons.
That's why you're not good.
Yeah. You overpay your quarterback. But
you
CeeDee
gotta,
Lamb
you
gets
gotta,
what he deserves.
You got to pay your quarterback.
Yeah,
dude.
George Pickens' contract incoming. I don't know, man. Cowboys are a joke. That rivalry doesn't have the luster it once had. Throw the Lions on there.
I would have rather seen Philadelphia and the Lions
Yeah.
for the kickoff game.
So would everybody.
Or Philadelphia and the Rams.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I may not even watch the damn game because I'm not enamored with the Cowboys and little white uniforms, and I like their cheerleaders.
Hey.
But this game's not even going to be in Dallas.
You have some beef about cheerleaders? these
Yeah,
days?
that's the other thing I'm salty about. There's a trend in the NFL that's got me salty. And I know what? I know I'm probably wrong on this.
Oh, well, he probably.
And I'm going to say shame on
You
me,
can solo shot this one. No, I'm just kidding.
but I don't want to see male cheerleaders
Me neither. So we
on
in
the
same club.
sidelines of NFL games.
I'm sorry,
Come on, you don't want to see a leg lift over the head?
Hell no.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Landing on the splits?
I
No.
saw one of the cheerleaders interview. Oh, there's 2 of the cheerleaders, and they said, "Don't take away our dreams. we could be out there just as
Oh God.
we have the right to be out there. You do have the right to be out there,
It's
and I'm not going to stop you. I'm just simply saying I don't want to see it."
Me neither.
So Ford family,
It's
Detroit
disturbing.
Lions, do not bring male cheerleaders to Ford Field.
PSA.
Please don't. Please don't. I'm sorry, but please.
Now, am I wrong?
No, you're not.
You know what?
No, you're not, Terry.
I think
Crash
I'm wrong,
has arrived.
but I don't want to see it.
You're not
I'm
the-
with you. We're in our society these days. Why we should worry about saying this is crazy, but let's just stick to it. Let the ladies do the cheerleading.
Exactly.
Right. We don't go to games to see some dude dancing.
What's up, T? So you don't get down with the spare tires at the Pistons games and stuff?
Oh, the spare tires,
funny.
yes, absolutely. Those guys.
I love that though.
Spare time.
I love that.
Okay, then put the spare tires out there.
I'm
You know
cool.
what?
That's funny. That's a
I was-
bit.
It's sus. Man. No disrespect,
Spare
you know.
tires at the Lions game would be dope.
We were both down a couple weeks ago. I was at the game. You were in Detroit, but we were talking about like our favorite fan camera experience game, the Kiss Cam, the Cub Cam. where they've raised the little kids like Simba.
Mm-hmm.
The look-alike cam. What's your favorite, T?
It's the kiss cam.
Really?
Because for this one reason,
Coldplay.
30% of the time, that's not your woman you kissing.
Exactly.
You there with somebody else and you shouldn't be there.
Yep.
So they getting caught.
Yeah. Especially after that Coldplay concert a couple weeks ago.
Well,
That's not the only time that's happened.
I know.
A couple side chicks, get caught up. We all, we
Get
get
slack up. I got lucky, but I
Then,
ain't.
then you got to lie and say, well, that's my cousin. Good and damn well that's
You think
not
you're
your
getting
cousin.
slick sitting in the third row, the balcony, and the camera will find you in your side piece.
Shout out to Kill Graham in the chat, man. I think he's a fan of another team, maybe of the Packers, but he's been tapped in. He said, y'all gonna get this show canceled talking like this.
I know.
know, man.
Shout out to the people
You
who
know
stand
why?
tapped
Because
in.
we're speaking our truth.
Yeah, might as
Indeed.
well. Why go through life and not speak your truth?
Right. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're
Can
here
we-
for.
you want me to lock- you want
Rando
me-
Small says some more truth. $5 super chat. He says no hooker hate here. He served his purpose in Brad's validation for drafting him, getting picked up.
And that's another thing I told you guys. Hooker gone.
He gone.
No sense in keeping him. What was the point of keeping him?
You said that the day after, was it the Washington game where they brought in Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah, he
You
gone.
were one of the first in media to say it.
He gone.
He
Because the thing that you have to learn about this business, don't go by what people say. Go by what they do. Because immediately Dan Campbell said, who's a liar, by the way, sometimes, he said, no, this is not an indication of what we think about Hendon Hooker. Of course it was.
100%. He laid it out. And he probably said a little bit too much or more than he wanted to. He was talking about change of scenery, and we got to weigh the development of this kid versus that.
But how long did it take him to say that?
Yeah.
It took him months to say that.
Yeah. It's what they were thinking the whole time.
Of course. It's what I was thinking, too.
So we got rid of our backup quarterback, or expected to. Ben Johnson gave his backup quarterback a contract extension. Maybe because they don't believe in their starting quarterback. Like, again, you know what? I'm going to go back to Jordan Love because I feel like it.
Man, you got the mojo for that, bro.
Yeah, Sam Darnold joined the NFC North last year and became the second best quarterback in the conference, in the division. Excuse me. When is Jordan Love going to be that guy that everyone keeps saying he is? You know what? I at the beginning of this week, I had a work trip in Wisconsin. We were doing a little vendor fair, a trade show, and I was asking.
Now, were you dogging Jordan Love?
No, not to these people. At least not from the jump. But I asked them right off the jump, hey, is Jordan Love the guy? Almost 100% said either I don't know or no, we're done.
Or they
Yeah.
do like this. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the response I got from everybody. I don't think Jordan Love is that guy. He had a chance.
but
How
I
are you
keep
going to let
hearing he
Sam
is.
Darnold? What?
I keep hearing that he is.
Yeah, but he's not. You've been listening to too much Easy.
Easy on crack, man. That's my guy. I love the guy, but
Me too.
Damn.
I think Easy is like, okay, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense. I'm going to take the side that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And we'll roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the side of Jared Goff. No, Easy has come around and giving Goff his flowers. I think he's come around on Jordan Love. But he's not that guy. If you get paid what Jordan Love gets paid, you're expected to be the franchise quarterback that takes this team to a Super Bowl, and you let a guy like Sam Darnold walk right into your division and immediately overtake you as the second best quarterback in the league. Sam Darnold.
Maybe if Green Bay signed Sam Darnold, I'd make them the favorites to win this division. Or maybe not.
That's an interesting thought. But you saying, and some people thinking that, hey, maybe Malik Willis.
No,
Maybe they'd be
don't
better
start
than
me on
Malik.
Malik. No. Malik Willis is not a player.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got all the things Lion fans want. He's got a strong arm. Not accurate. He can run. But do you want him as your starting quarterback?
Probably not for an entire season.
No, but here's the dangerous thing. If he were the backup for the Detroit Lions, we would hear how Malik Willis should be the starting quarterback for the Lions.
Yeah.
If Hendon Hooker, with all his bad play, were still on the Lions, at some point we'd hear knuckleheads saying, "Oh, he should replace Jared Goff as a starting quarterback." Because that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Lion fans always dog the starting quarterback, no matter who it is.
Yeah. They would do it if Malik Willis was here too. What's
Yes.
made him successful and why some people might say, even though it's not the right decision to start Malik Willis over Jordan Love, when he came into those games and what makes a successful backup quarterback, you come into games and you manage it. You're not trying to be a superstar or, push the ball down the field.
Right.
You come in and you just make the right plays, the right decisions.
You know what's the greatest thing Malik Willis did?
Leave
What was that?
Tennessee?
Huh?
Leave Tennessee?
No. I think he passed out some T-shirts to some homeless people once.
Yeah. And they didn't ridicule him for it?
No.
That's awesome.
No, you only ridiculed J-Mo
Yeah.
for giving people backpacks and crayons.
For the
and stuff.
kids.
This is the craziest thing. I know he's done some goofy things, but think about this. Here's what J-Mo has done. He made bets in a hotel room, but if he made the same bet at White Castle, he would be okay.
Yeah.
He passed out $100 bills to kids on the east side.
Nothing wrong with that.
What
Detroit.
an ass. I mean, come on, really. He's had 2 fairs where he passed out backpacks, crayons,
Wow.
notebooks.
That's rude.
He got dogged for that too.
So he's an asshole for doing good things in the city.
Right.
That's typical.
But once again, I question what is wrong with society.
Yeah.
I don't question him. I question us.
People are looking for a reason to complain.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for a reason to hate somebody, to dislike someone that.
Oh, stop it. You know what he did last week that was outrageous? He went to a Cass Tech football game.
Oh yeah. You can't be around the streets of Detroit that late if you're a wide receiver for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, and I forgot about
Oh,
this.
yeah.
He went to the Coney Island at 3 a.m.
Oh, did he order a Coney dog?
No, chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
We don't own it. Some folks eat Coney dogs, but when we from the hood, it's our specialty is chili cheese
Fries. Hands down.
Yeah. Well, if he's eating chili cheese fries, we can't give him a contract extension.
See, that's that BS.
He'll be too slow.
I would question him if he went to Onassis, Coney Island. You ever heard of that?
Trash.
We call it Onasties,
so nasty.
Oh, nasty.
and it is.
It's not good.
No, it got right.
No,
Roaches,
no,
rats in
dude,
them.
Dude, you go up there, you order, and you know what's right in front of your face?
It's a roach.
No roach. They
rat.
clean the bulletproof glass. You're trying to eat your coney, and the bulletproof glass is right there.
Oh yeah.
You can't even enjoy yourself. You can't even breathe.
Just don't go to Dexter Coney Island. Just don't do that.
Don't go to
This
Eagles
is why
Farm.
Jared Goff brought a security detail when he first moved to Birmingham. You remember him coming in roast? Like, coming from Cali, he didn't know what Detroit was like. He's walking around with his security detail because he thought he was in danger.
Well, I'm not going to fault him because I have a security detail too.
Do you?
Yeah,
I'm cheap too.
but I don't pay mine. It's my wife.
Yeah. She keeps you safe?
She
Keeps you on both feet?
she a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
You mess with me, man, you got to deal with her.
I like that, though.
She'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Except she can't beat your ass now because she hurt her knee a couple weeks ago.
Really?
So she's hobbling.
Brad Holmes would draft her.
That's true.
He's injured.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he'd trade up to get her.
Terry, a quick little aside. 2 worlds collided this last week, the music and pop world and the NFL world. I just want to see where you stand. Big news, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged.
Yeah.
Is it real?
Yes, for real. You want to know what I feel?
Yeah.
I'm like, leave those people alone. Let them enjoy themselves. I'm not mad at anybody for getting engaged. I'm not mad. Oh, I tell you what. I heard the most bitch ass thing on the flagship.
What?
Which one?
It was they were talking about Taylor Swift being on Travis
His
Kelce's
podcast?
podcast. And then when they, I don't like that. I just want my football. I want my football. Man, fuck you. This is what people want. It was so bitch ass. I'm like, be a man. You're supposed to be on the flagship. Y'all supposed to be man. You talking like little babies.
Hey, come on, if you're Travis Kelce, if you're dating Taylor Swift, you do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah.
You come on your podcast. She's the most popular woman, maybe in the world right now.
No.
least in
I'm
pop
trying
culture.
to think of somebody.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Yeah, she should be on there. We care about her, or a lot of people care about. I don't.
I don't either.
But a lot of female fans do.
Yeah.
There's like millions of people who love her.
She's part of the reason the salary cap's going to continue to go up.
That's
If we
right, and
wanna
that's
bring it back to
why
football,
you shouldn't care about Aidan Hutchinson getting $50 million.
right, because Travis Kelce is marrying Taylor Swift.
Right.
Boom.
That makes sense.
It all connects.
2 + 2 = 4.
Exactly.
So Taylor Swift is helping the Lions.
It's good for business.
Nobody's talking about it. The most important thing to this all happening to me is you get to see Gronk at Taylor Swift's wedding. Can you picture that?
This gonna be
he's
wild.
gonna be drunk.
You remember
They-
that? Go ahead.
They're gonna have to limit him.
They are. You remember that the movie Beethoven with the big Saint Bernard dog?
I like
This
that.
was like
shit.
when I was
like
growing
that
up.
movie. I like that.
You
movie.
know,
I never saw that, man.
there's this
That's a
scene where
classic.
the
You should
dog
watch
is
it,
running through the rain and the mud, and he ends up like on the parents' bed. And the dad walks in and he's like, "Don't do it! Don't!" The dog wakes up and starts. They do their little dog shake, and the whole entire place is just covered in mud. That's what I pictured Gronk at a Taylor Swift wedding. That's the story.
I picture him falling down drunk and insulting Taylor Swift.
What can you say? What can you say to her?
All right,
No,
I'll tell you what.
jump in.
Is Taylor Swift pretty?
Yeah. She's not my type, but she's
Will
pretty.
it be? Is she
I
pretty?
don't have average.
Okay.
Average.
Kool-Aid's gonna say. I don't think she's pretty.
No.
I think she's all right looking.
All right, that's why I say average. All right looking, but
Right.
pretty.
Yeah.
I ain't going that far. If I had to choose Beyonce or Taylor Swift, give me some Beyonce. There's a lot of more tender cake to grab. You know what I mean? No, it's
Tender cake.
yes indeed.
Mm-hmm.
You want tender cake? You want to what kind of dessert they use as a stick is flat? That
Creme brulee.
yeah, that one. Creme brulee or some pound cake. I want to choose pound cake over creme brulee anytime, respectfully.
I hear creme brulee. I hear pound cake.
Well, no, you have creme brulee like once every 5 years.
Yeah.
Pound cake, at least once a month.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
right.
Yes, Lord.
Right.
But let me ask you this, Willie B.
Yes, sir.
Pound cake, or do you do the Sprite cake?
Oh shit, that's a good one. I like that Sprite. I like that Sprite. Oh, I like that Sprite cake. But if I want to go conservative with it, I choose my pound cake. Briefly,
See, when I grew up, we did 7-Up cake.
I remember that.
Then it turned into Sprite cake.
Sprite cake.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it used to be
Is that
seven
like
cake.
the upside down cake you're talking about?
No,
that's,
no.
that's something different.
I'm thinking
dude.
of something.
No,
different.
it's a pound cake,
with Sprite. On
but
it.
you put Sprite in it instead of water.
Okay. What's that do to it? Does it?
It gives it a different taste. I think it's a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, it's a little sweeter than
Yeah.
a regular pound cake.
Does the wifey make that?
Nah, she don't cook.
Do you? Because chef.
I'm a chef, but I'm
TRRR.
not a pastry chef.
Gotcha.
The only pastry I can do is Betty Crocker gingerbread mix out the box.
No, I don't make pound cake from scratch. So
No.
I don't make pound cake from scratch.
You know how to?
Yes.
Okay, then do it
Okay.
and bring it in.
Okay, bring.
Don't
it in.
just talk.
Oh, no. First of all, let me okay, you get some pound cake mix, get some sugar, get 4 eggs, get 2 sticks of butter. Wait, do not put in the freezer. Thaw it over 3 or 4 hours. Then you get the batter. Put the cake flour. Put the 2 butters. Put 3 or 4 cups of sugar. Depends on it. 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Stir it up. The batter. Make sure it's extra nice and thick and loose and creamy. Put in the pan.
Thick and loose and creamy.
Yeah.
This is a Betty Crocker over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and put in the cake pan. Make sure you can do 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Make sure after it's done, you put a toothpick on it. Put a toothpick on it. Put it in the pound cake. Make sure there's no batter on top of the steak. If it's not, the cake is ready. Just let it heat. Let it cool off.
A clean toothpick, kind of how Xavier D in the chat describes Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. She's weird as hell, but looking too pointy.
Yeah.
She does look a little bit alien.
Pointy. I never heard that to describe a woman.
No,
Pointy.
she looks like she's from the planet Venus.
She's like 6'3". She's huge. She's very
She that
skinny.
tall? All right.
No, I don't.
I like
I'm
tall
exaggerating a little bit. But TeSlaa, we talked briefly about Jared Goff being ranked number 15 in the NFL Top 100.
Yes.
They finished their top 20, and so there are 3 Lions in the top 20. St. Brown at number 20, Jared Goff at 15, and Penei Sewell, the top lineman in the list, comes in at number 13.
Where did Micah Parsons?
Parsons was later. I want to say 39 or 33, in the 30s.
So his addition is going to make Green Bay the favorite for this division and not the Lions. You know what the Lions can do? They can knock him out the box in week 1.
Yeah.
If the Lions win that first game, then Green Bay is essentially 2 games behind them. Are they going to come into Ford Field and win? I don't think so. So they can knock him out in week 1, and the Green Bay trade would be for the future.
Yeah. 7 days, baby. Game 1's in 7 days.
Yep.
It kind of snuck up on us. 81% of the chat doesn't think, or 81% of the chat still thinks the Lions are going to win the NFC North. I'm going to take it one step farther. Are the Packers even better than the Vikings? Does this put them over the Vikings? Because I'm not so sure.
No, I've always liked the Vikings.
Me too.
I mean, I definitely think the Vikings are a playoff team. I'm still trying to figure out, is Green Bay a playoff team? Maybe, maybe not. Could be.
Could be.
Maybe be.
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Probably be, but not definite.
We're going to be 3 NFC North teams in the playoffs? Like,
It's possible, but
I love
there's
the
going to
Vikings.
definitely be 2, and that's going to be Detroit and Minnesota.
yeah. I
Green
think
Bay,
so.
maybe.
I think so. I don't know if this Parsons trade puts them over the Vikings. What the Vikings did this offseason, and again, they have as much of a question mark at QB as the Packers and the Bears. Who knows what the next 3 quarterbacks are going to be in the NFC North. But what the Vikings did this offseason to bolster their roster, their offensive line, and their defensive line, both teams have horrible cornerbacks. But I like Brian Flores over Jeff Hafley. I like that linebacker crew over the Packers, even with Edgar and Cooper. I love the Vikings front 7.
How's JJ going to be? That's the big question.
Yeah,
He's under a lot of pressure.
he is. I'd argue, I think I argued a couple weeks ago that he might be the quarterback under the most pressure in the NFC North.
You did say that, and I told you you're full of shit, but now as I think about it, you might be right.
Who do you have it? Whether I'm right or there's someone else slightly ahead, is there more pressure on Jared Goff,
Yes.
Caleb Williams, or Jordan Love?
No, not Williams or not Love,
Okay.
but it's Jared Goff because he's got to lead a franchise to the Super Bowl. He's got to lead a franchise past all the naysayers who said the Lions' window of opportunity is closed. So he's got a heavier burden to carry.
You say he's got to lead the Lions to a Super Bowl, but doesn't this Parsons move signal the Packers saying we're going for a Super Bowl now? We're not waiting around.
No, I don't even think it says that. It says we are not going to let the Lions be the premier team in this division. We are going to get into the playoffs with a higher seed than the Lions. That's what. But I don't think they're thinking Super Bowl. Well, no sane-minded person is thinking Super Bowl in Green Bay.
But a trade for Parsons and then extending him for $47 million a year doesn't signal, all right, he's 26 now. We're winning a Super Bowl in this 4-year window. Hopefully with Jordan Love at quarterback.
I think they'd like to do that, but I don't think they did it with that in mind.
Okay.
I think this is the Lions, and we're not used to saying this, but the Lions are inside the heads of other organizations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can't get to the Super Bowl without beating the Lions. You can't have a number 1 or number 2 seed without beating the Lions. So I believe you take steps, and the first step is being better than the Lions.
Yeah.
Then you can think Super Bowl. You can think NFC Championship. You can think all the other things. But the buck stops here in Detroit.
Lions are in their heads. It's why I think what the Vikings did this offseason was with the Lions in mind. And I'd be worried more about the Vikings than the Packers. What they did to their offensive line and their defensive line. They got a lot better. Packers, their offensive line doesn't scare me at all.
Okay.
Parsons scares me, but I'm not scared of anyone else on their front seven.
Give me the order of finish in the NFC North.
Detroit Lions coming in at number 1.
Okay.
Yep.
Minnesota Vikings coming in at number 2.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm sure this will now be the Packers at number 3 and the Bears at 4. Before, I thought the Packers could be the 4th team in the NFC North. Parsons is a very good player. It elevates them.
Okay.
What do you think?
I respect that. I agree. I think Minnesota is awfully damn good. And if the fear factors out there, because we fear nothing here in Detroit, but for those feeble-minded who fear things, you should fear Minnesota more than the Packers.
14 wins with Sam Darnold. It's impressive.
But what if JJ stinks?
He might. JJ's in the best situation outside of Jared Goff in the division. Great offensive line. Best wide receiver, if not second best wide receiver in the league. Hutchinson. I know Addison's out for a little bit. They brought in Adam Thielen.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones in a running game. JJ has everything in front of him to be a really good quarterback, to be determined. There's question marks at quarterback throughout the NFC North, except for here in Detroit, TFOS. Because we have the 15th best player in the NFL, according to his peers.
And his peers are never wrong.
Are you ready to have Penei Sewell be the best offensive lineman in the NFL? Do you agree with him?
Yeah,
being number
I agree with that.
13?
I forget who. I read some story a few weeks ago that Penei Sewell must have a great PR team because he's not that good. Some NFL players said that.
What?
Yeah,
Just ask Micah Parsons how good Penei Sewell is.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I was reading the story. You know, you just read stuff, and I can't even remember who the player
Right.
was and where I read the story. But specifically, I remember this. Penei Sewell must have a great PR team because he's not that good.
That's trash.
Mm-hmm.
That's trash. His PR team are his teammates, as Dan Campbell. It's everyone. Dan Campbell.
No, his PR team is his hands and his feet.
Yeah. Which are elite.
Correct.
Seeing him.
And his tape.
Seeing Penei Sewell 25 yards down the field against the Texans, lead blocking for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing him wall off an entire side of the Packers defense so that Gibbs can run right up the middle for a touchdown. It's music to my ears. It's I love seeing it. He makes watching offensive linemen film fun, exciting.
Yeah, we don't watch offensive linemen for the most part.
I never used to.
Unless they commit a penalty. But that's the dude that you have your eyes on because he's going to do something spectacular.
Yeah.
And he's a nice guy, too. I like
He
him.
is. But then he flips that switch on game day.
Oh, yeah.
He's a different beast. on the Schultz report, Dan Campbell was asked. He was asked a bunch of questions, first names that come to mind for fastest player he ever coached. He thought for a second. He was like, it's probably J-Mo. He was like, I just had to think if it was J-Mo or Gibbs.
You're probably right, but I would love to see a race between Gibbs and J-Mo.
Me too.
I'm not 100% sure J-Mo would win. I think he would, but I don't think he beat him 10 out of 10 times.
No, I don't think so. Gibbs might have him in like the 40. J-Mo in the 100 or the 200 with those strides. Once he gets going, he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone. Dan Campbell has asked one of the strongest players he's coached. He first said a player he played with, Larry Allen, by far the strongest player. But he said coached Penei Sewell, 24 years old.
Strong man.
Yeah.
And he's going to get stronger.
He is. He is. Penei Sewell's getting better. Penei Sewell talked on the St. Brown Brothers podcast about what it's like going up against Aidan Hutchinson every day in practice. And if those two aren't going to continue to elevate each other's games, I don't know what's wrong.
No, that's the other thing. You know, iron sharpens iron. I mean, I saw some highlights where Hutch was trying to, bull rush Penei Sewell, and it wasn't happening. And so then he said, I got something for his ass. So then he did a spin move and got past him. But he tried it again, and nope. Penei said, I saw that spin move once. You done, son.
That's it.
Right.
That's everything you need to know about these two players and why you should have all the confidence in the next 8 years of this Lions team because of those two.
Question.
Sewell's getting better. Penei Sewell, the best offensive lineman in the NFL, is getting better because he sees one of the best defensive ends in the entire NFL every day. And he talks about man, I can't take a play off. I got to bring it every single time. This dude does not quit.
And there's a little bit of I'm trying to make him look bad, but I think most of it is I want to make him better because that makes the team better.
Yes.
But when you're in a competitive situation like that and you get somebody, you're going to talk a little trash.
Yeah.
And say, you're my bitch.
Yes. And they will, but then in the locker room after practice, they go, hey, good job today. Yeah, like I got better today. How about you?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, they probably don't
real.
actually say that, but that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's real. It makes a difference. The sky's the limit for those two players. T, anything else that catch your eye this week? We're going to have a big pregame show next week.
It's time. Shoot, I can't wait. And I remember your knucklehead self was saying, oh, you said 4 weeks ago before the Hall of Fame game, football is back. I said, no, it's not. Now it's back.
Now is it?
It's back Thursday. It's back next Sunday. That's real football.
I can't freaking wait. Do you watch any college football yesterday?
I did. I watched the Wolverines.
Not bad.
I watched Clemson LSU.
Okay. Not bad.
Bama Florida State. And I fell asleep on the Chippewas San Jose State game.
Darn.
I probably watched a quarter of that.
Yeah.
That was too late.
Are you into college football as much as you used to be? Is any of this NIL stuff? Does it turn you off a little bit?
that doesn't bother me because you can have dudes getting paid. You can have guys going from team to team. But the bottom line is they got to play on Saturday for somebody.
Yeah.
The bottom line is Alabama's going to play LSU. The bottom line, Michigan's going to play Ohio State. The bottom line, Michigan State's going to play Purdue at some point. So to me, that doesn't change. I don't like the fact that guys are going from team to team to team, but stuff evolves.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is they're still giving me my games. The games are entertaining. And one of these teams is going to win a national championship. So nothing changes. One of these or maybe two of these teams are going to win the Big Ten. No, you can't have ties anymore. Somebody's going to win the Big Ten. Somebody's going to win the SEC.
Right.
There's going to be a playoff. And these games are going to be highly anticipated and, for the most part, good.
Yeah.
So it has not ruined my love for college football Not one
I
iota.
ain't say that in the chat with a $2 super chat. It says, how about those chips, Terry? Chips to the playoffs.
I heard the Chips are supposed to lose.
They didn't.
You know,
They're not going to the playoffs.
You know what? Going to Ann Arbor to knock Michigan out of the playoff race.
Oh, yeah. I see it already.
Now I'm going to that game.
When do they play? In a couple weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. And I'm going as a guest of the Michigan Mafia.
Really?
Yes.
How'd this come about? You speaking it all before? You going on
No, they invited me to come. And there's a CMU tailgate that I'm going to go to. I think it's 2 blocks from the stadium. I'm going to go to that. The Michigan Mafia said, oh, you're going to come see the Chips? I said, well, yes. So I'm going to be in the suite.
Look at you go.
Yeah.
Mr. Fancy right here.
Terry Foster getting treated how Terry Foster should get treated.
Legendary status.
I agree with that.
Yeah, right?
I should be treated special.
You should. You should. So special.
But I'm prejudiced, though.
Are you?
Yeah.
You'll be in your CMU gear. Would you wear CMU gear in a function like this? Like non-official media?
I'm debating
capacity?
that. I think they want me to wear my CMU gear so they can make fun of me after
Yep,
the game.
I think so, too. Be careful. Be careful. All right, T-Foss. I think that's it.
Okay. I had a great time.
Great.
Love doing the show with you. You're a great young man. You
Thank
keep me young. All y'all keep me young.
Thank-
If it wasn't for y'all, I'd
Thank
probably
you.
be dead now.
No.
But appreciate it.
Come on, Terry.
Whatever I can do to keep you around as long as possible, my guy.
All right, beautiful. We'll just keep doing the show with me.
All right, let's do it. We will be back next Sunday. Tune in to everything Woodward sports throughout the week. It's going to be a wild week leading into week 1 of the NFL season.
And we're going to hear how many ways the Lions are going to lose to Green Bay all week. Don't listen to it.
Yeah. Don't listen to him.
Don't.
Don't. The legend, Terry Foster. We got Brandon Kool-Aid Dent in the TD booth. We got Willie on the 1s and 2s in the sound booth. I'm Matt Broder. T-Foss, take us away.
All right, everybody. We're out of here for Willie B. Bad and the Kool-Aid and Matthew Alexander Broder
It's a
III.
new one.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here next Sunday. It's going to be the biggest show of the year so far because the Lions actually play a football game that matters.
Yeah.
And they're going to win it.
Out. We'll see you Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday it is.
All right, y'all be good.